Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, once again, I am with Thomas here, my brother-in-law, and this is the Duck River. This is a closed bridge here that I'm gonna have to go under. Said beware of bees, but this is an old bridge here on the Duck River. I'm about an hour southeast of Nashville, and we are going to a place called the Old Stone Fort, which is not a fort really. It was what they say religious ceremony spot for Native American Indians, and it was built around the time of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. And they're saying around 50 AD, this stone fort was built, and it's still here in Middle Tennessee. And Not many people actually know about it. This is one of the two archaeological sites that you can go to here in Tennessee. They're still digging, still finding stuff. They're saying it may even be Vikings that built it. They don't really know. Carbon dating from some old fires and charcoal, they've said around 50 AD, but they still don't really know. But it's a beautiful day here in Middle Tennessee on this old bridge here, standing overlooking at the Duck River. We should be fishing, but we're exploring. So we're gonna do the old stone fort. It's right up the way. And what town is this, Thomas?
Winchester.
Winchester. We're in Winchester, Tennessee. Look at this. So Thomas, you think some magnet fishing right here?
Man, we could really probably find something right here.
Man, I think so too. I doubt anybody's magnet fished off this bridge. And usually when you find stuff magnet fishing, it's going to be on bridges because people are going across, stuff's going to fall off. People like to throw stolen stuff over bridges and stuff like that. There's probably a prime location to do some magnet fishing. So Thomas and I were just saying, this is the museum part that's built up. And we were talking to the guy in there, and he was saying actually that bridge we were just on is 118 years old. And they're about to move it. Like physically cut the bridge off, put it on wheels, and move it down to another part of the Duck River on the trails. But here we are on top of the museum here, and you can see down onto the Duck River and this dam that's down there. And there used to be a mill that this guy had in the Civil War, and he was one of the biggest and only mills here in Tennessee that was making powder, gunpowder, for the muskets and the cannons. And it was right here on the other side, and he used this river and dam to run the mill. And that's pretty crazy. The Union Army ended up coming in and burning it down, but the foundation's right on the other side. So we're gonna continue walking over here. Now, this fort, it's not an actual stone fort. The stones are built in the ground, and you have these ceremonial mounds, like the burial mounds in Brentwood. So as we walk around, you gotta realize this was all here in the time of Christ. When Jesus was walking around over in Israel, in Jerusalem, and Bethlehem and stuff, here at the Native Americans at the exact same time, we're here building this ceremonial wall. Now, whatever it was used for, we don't really know. But as we get down here, you'll start to see the wall. Now, there's dirt all over the top of the stone, and they've excavated some sections of it to check it out. But it's pretty much just these mounds that go all the way around 1.5 miles, and they don't know what the heck really they use these for. But I'll tell you, it sure is pretty here in Tennessee right now. This place right here, the Stone Fort Park, is really beautiful. There's a walkway over here. Let's check it out. You can see the old dam right there. Water's only coming through the one section. You know, we could probably actually walk down here right on top of the dam. Another great exploring spot here in Tennessee. And once again, it's free. And once again, there's like literally nobody out here. Maybe 2 or 3 other people walking these trails, but nobody's out here. But look at this right there. You know, you could almost walk all the way across the, wow, look at that tree with that big hole in it. Look at that. Wow. Hello, tree. You got a big hole in you, and you're still alive. Wow. Look at that. Think I'll give this guy a hug because he's still alive. I love you, tree. I love you. You long-haired tree hugging hippie. Whoa, almost slid. You can see we're right here on top of the dam. We could probably walk right over there and walk right across. But I'm not going to do that right now. I don't feel like falling into that water. I wonder if fish come through there too. Yeah, so that dam right there is pretty damn old. That's an old dam. You know, I'd probably say close to getting 200 years old now. How they built it, I don't know. Back then, I don't know what tools. You know, how do you even stop the water? Oh wow, look at all the people's names written in here. This tree. Don't do that, people. Leave those trees alone, dumbasses. Like anybody cares or knows who you are to write your dang name on that tree. Stop doing that. Okay, this is the beginning of this 2,000-year-old wall that was built. It wasn't for defensive purposes either. They weren't fighting anybody. But you can see, and this thing's 1.5 miles around, like this, fortified. But not for a fort. It was for something else. Look how these trees have fallen through it. See that? Yeah, let's get right down here on top of the river. Yeah, it's flowing now over here on this side. Just watch your step. Take it slowly. Whoa, almost fell. Look at that thing. Grab a tree. Get a good footstep. And there's another good trail right along the river. Excellent. What the heck is this? What is this? What? We got gears. What the? Number 6. A piece of farm equipment? Maybe? What in the heck is this? Man. That's been here for a long time, Thomas.
What the heck?
It looks like some type of farm. I don't know what the heck that is.
This looks like it had shocks on it or something.
Yeah, with these spring shocks. This looks like some type.
Would that drag the river or what?
Oh, maybe. I have no idea.
That's crazy. Man, this is so old.
How heavy is it? Yeah, it's kind of heavy. That was one-handed.
Oh.
Hey, Thomas, punch that. But you can punch it over. Give it a good one.
Huh?
Give it a good one. Give it a good one. You knock that over, man. Bam. America. Man, take a look at this view.
Is that like a little cave across the lake?
Yeah, over there you can see the little nooks and caves on the other side. This goes straight down into a waterfall. We're at the top of a waterfall right here. Finding, look at that, some type of farm equipment from I don't know when. And we're sitting here. There's like 2,000-year-old structure, like right behind us. This brick wall, not brick, this stone wall here was put here by possibly Native Americans over 2,000 years ago. Which is just crazy to think that 2,000 years ago, when you had everything going on in Israel, in the Middle East, Jesus Christ, walking on this earth at that time, at the same time, right here, looking at almost the exact same stuff that I'm looking at right now. These people on this side of the world were building this stuff back here. And this is pretty amazing. Now, I'll tell you one of the most amazing things about it is that this fort, the stone wall that was built in a circle, at the very front of it right here, it is literally built to 1 degree of the summer solstice. And every year, when the sun comes in the summer solstice, it rises right at the exact entrance. Now, you got to think 2,000 years ago, Native Americans, how knowledgeable were they about the stars, the solstice? You got to remember, like the solstice and all that, all has to do with like growing crops, and when it's time to set your seeds and all that, and this makes you really think, what is this spot? Why did they build it? You would almost think as maybe it was like a big garden, like they were farming stuff and they built the walls around it maybe to keep animals out, and new wind to plant from the summer solstice and how close the sun was getting to the entrance point. Maybe it was that, I don't know. But I do know right here, this is beautiful. This is really something else. Look at this. Throw it in the water.
Oh yeah, there's our canoe.
There's our canoe. Oh, it's going to go over the waterfall. Come on, little buddy. You can make it. Make it over the waterfall. Where are you going? I see you still. You're over there. Here he goes. You get stuck. And throw another piece, but throw it like really far out there. And we can watch it go down the waterfall. Yeah, that one's probably gonna go. Oh, I got stuck. Yeah, yeah.
See if I can do that.
I give it a good chunk. Tom Brady it. It got stuck too. It got stuck too. Okay, we'll keep it moving. Keep on walking. You see the beautiful waterfall. You see the wall here. They say there's 10 waterfalls in this area. Look how beautiful this is. And like I said, this is about an hour drive southeast of Nashville. So this isn't far at all. You can do this all in one day. And look how beautiful this is. Oh my God. What? Where in the hell? Hey, there's the thing you threw. It got stuck right there. It almost made it over the waterfall, but my word. Oh, look at this chill spot right here. Oh my God. Yo, I think it is probably one of the most chill and beautiful spots I've ever been to. And nobody's here. Nobody's here at all. Just me, just Thomas, the guy up at the Johnny at the museum. But look at all this. What? What? Oh, I think I see a cave. Yeah, maybe a cave over there. Okay, Thomas. He's trying to kick that. You can do it, kick it. Whoa. There you go, give it a good one. There you go. Oh, dang, it snapped right in half. There it goes. What? Yo, watch out, Thomas. Don't go falling down that. Okay, I'm gonna take another chill spot and kind of sit right here. And get my butt wet. I don't mind though. I'll get my butt wet for this. Look at this. Wow. I'm just truly amazed. And the thing is, like, if I would have had some good shoes on, I would have known it was all this. Man, I would be hiking amongst all this. I'm sure there are some honey holes right here to catch some fish. This is beautiful. My God. Yo, man, Harold, if you were here, you'd be up in the water already. Didn't matter what you were wearing. I already know Harold would be up in this. He'd be up in it. Up in it. Thomas and I have decided to venture down there. Kind of scoped it out for a little bit. Looks doable. You know, we're not at any type of hiking stuff, so I have to be careful. But here I go. Hey, Thomas, going down. Check this out here. Looks fairly doable. I'll probably get a little wet, but you see that there. Okay, now I'm already here. So we're at this part. Easier that way? You can just walk down? Oh, okay. Well, I think I want to adventure though. Yeah, you walk that way and I'll go this way. Okay, he's gonna go that way. I'm gonna go this way. But at least I know I don't have to climb back up onto these rocks here. I can just have to climb down. Which this isn't that bad. Bit of a drop here. I'm gonna have to switch it up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, and bam, I'm down. So we're still in the winter time, so I'm not too worried about snakes. If we are in the summertime, I would definitely be worried, whoa, about snakes. Slipped on my butt. But man, here I am. Let's take a look at some of this stuff. Luckily, these rocks haven't had water on them for a while, so they're not that slick. Because I have busted my butt in some rivers on slick rocks. There's Thomas over here. Let's check him out coming down. Yo, there is a cave there. You got it. You got it. Just slide on down. Let's take a walk this way. Right up by the waterfall. Thomas still. He's coming down. Come on down. You're the next contestant. The price is right. Come on, slide on down. There's all these really cool little pools of water here. Just get across here. Trying to balance. Thomas made it. Man, this place is adventure heaven. You can really see why the Native Americans chose this spot. Now, they still don't even really know if it was the Native Americans. It could have been the Vikings. They're saying this could have been a Viking settlement. I want to make my way over to where this big cliffside has collapsed down and see what that looks like over there. But once again, if it is, if it ain't, making my way across these rocks. Whoa. Oh man, I don't know if I can actually get all the way across. Have to do some tightrope. Tightroping. Ah, look at this. Here I am, chillaxing. Look at this here. This is beautiful. Whoa, an otter! Holy shit! There's a fucking otter. Whoa, a sea otter. That's my favorite animal. What? I've never seen one in the wild. Holy crap. He went right over here. Yeah. It was a sea otter, a river otter. He went back over here. Where'd you go, little buddy? Wow. Never expect to see an otter. You know, I think that's some really good luck for me. That's my favorite animal, is an otter. I just love otters. I love them a lot. And to see one right here in the river, wow, that was amazing. You gotta love nature, just really gotta love nature. So I'm thinking the otter probably lives back over here in this little cubby hole I can see. He was coming upstream from right here, and when he saw me and I yelled, he took off back this way and went that way. I really wish he had poked his little head out again. Man, what a spot. What a spot to be at. And I'm telling you, there's nobody around me. Oh, wow. Here's some type of metal. What is this? Looks like to a gate. Like a fence post. Maybe we'll keep it lied down. Like that. No telling where the heck that came from. You know, if you look around here, I'll probably find some type of something. Because I'm telling you, nobody's coming out here doing what I'm doing right now. Nobody's doing this. My God, why not? Look at this. Now, if you see how this side just kind of all came down, you see the levels of it going up. It's pretty interesting. You know where it came off. And that water's running pretty good right there. I'm in river otter territory. Really cool. Look at this view right here. Bam! A river runs through it. I'm in the middle of the river. Check out my seat right here. Got the perfect little spot. Getting some vitamin D. I think I'm just going to chill here for a little bit and relax. I'm amongst the otters. I'm in my element. I think I found my true home amongst the otters. Petro, amongst the otters, 2023. Thomas is gonna walk across there, and we're gonna get to over there. We want to try to check all that out. There's some caves over there. We want to check that out. Here comes Thomas. Oh yeah, take very hard, slow steps. Man, it's so beautiful. I'm in awe right now of nature. I'm only recording you in case you fall. Now take it slow, hard steps. Uh-oh, there's a hole. Wet ankles. He's got wet ankles. What a pretty shot of you walking across that, like you're walking on the water like Christ. Well, yeah, that's deep. Might be slick right that. Aha, and he's made it. Thomas has made it over here with me, and we're gonna try to make it on the other side. I don't know if we're gonna be able to because of the distance in between those rocks over there, but I think we may be able to. I'll try first. We'll probably cross on this log right here. Looks like it's deep. Like right over there. Maybe. What's that water feel like? Cold?
Pretty cold.
Pretty cold.
Probably feed you something.
Okay, we noticed this rock here that's usually underwater, and it looks like it has fossilized footprints of like a bird, maybe like a raccoon or something. When you see that like that, or whatever animal it would have been, it definitely looks like footprints are all over this stone here. Check that out. Now we see this rock too. It's like you got these weird markings like embedded in the rock here. That almost looks like a deer print right there. But this is all solid rock. I wonder if these are fossilized footprints here. Okay, now check out this one here. This has got such an interesting shape in stone. It's like, what is that? It's almost like a log is encased in that stone right there. Look at that, it's so interesting. Look how beautiful this is. I don't think we're gonna be able to get across over there. It's too far to jump. And I don't think we're gonna get across. Okay, I'm back on this side of the river here. I'm gonna try on this side. Maybe we can actually just walk across. But it's definitely not hard hiking. This is fairly easy. Whoa, check out this cool cave up in here. Whoa, look at that. Yeah, here's the cave. Huh, found a cave. Awesome. I'm telling you what's living in here. Thomas making his way. Wow, look how cool all this is. Wow. Now maybe just walk right across from here. But look at this spot here to chill. It's like a perfect chair. Look at this. Yeah, sit on my throne as the Prince of Stone Fort. Wow, this is so beautiful and cool. Look at this. There's a little cave and nook right in there. What a great place to go explore. Now I want to be on that side. I want to check all that out. I don't know if I'll be able to get there this time. If I would have brought like some like wader boots, I'd be out in there. But I'm in my my Tom Brady um, UGG boots that my wife bought me. Thank you, wife. I love you. I love these things. They keep my feet warm, but I don't want to get them wet. So far, I'm not wet yet. Just my butt. I'm sitting down. Thomas, his feet are wet completely, and ankles. I can imagine during the summertime, this spot I'm sitting at right here is a hotbed for snakes. I could just tell. You know, here in Tennessee, you get a lot of copperheads and a lot of water moccasins. And those water moccasins, when they get kind of big, you can smell them when you get close to them. A real musty odor. And thank God it's still cold and they're not out right now, because I think this is where they would be right here. Now, if you see this here and you see these layers, man, you can really go back in time of what the ground looked like in each one of these layers and periods. You know, this is a good time capsule of history here. And you know, you can see this dark layer here, kind of a reddish layer there. Pretty interesting. Okay, I'm gonna continue walking down the riverbank here, and maybe find an easier route up. Really find all this so interesting. Wow, look at over here. To see the layers. I have to walk around here. Look at this tree. Just coming right out. Look at those roots. These roots are crazy. Man, it's so cool I got to see that otter. Now we're really on the edge. Oh shit, I fell. Yep, I'm all right, but yeah, it's slippery right there. Bust my ass. Almost in the river. Well, that was fun. Get a good foothold on something. It's probably slick here. You almost ate it? Watch out, Thomas. Yeah, that looks a bit easier to climb up here. Whoa. Watch out. That one moves. Yeah, this is way easier. Still a hike and a climb. There's the wall. Kind of go sideways here. Have to go up. Reflect back down. Yeah. You gonna climb that with the cigarette? Yep. Woo-wee! Okay, now here's part of the actual stone wall. Now remember, this was built 2,000 years ago, around the time of Christ. And you can see the individual blocks, how they cut them, I don't know. How they moved them and stacked them up, I don't know. But you see the layers here. You got 1, 2, 3 coming up. And this was done with primitive technology. It's like, how did they do this? How did they lift these heavy ass? I mean, you can't even move them. And then stack them in order and make a wall. 2, 3 walls deep. Over 2,000 years ago by Native Americans. Wow, pretty crazy. Now I'm up on this level. I was just right down there. And you can really see this stone structure. And we're coming up on a bigger portion of it. Take a look from this angle. Thomas is up above me over there. But look at it from here. I'm just in awe of how this was built. Look at this. What in the heck? What? How did they build that? Okay, I'm gonna go right here on the edge. A little bit dangerous. I don't want to slip. That's a pretty good fall. But I want to come up and over. Oh dang, Thomas is up there. He found his spot. Okay, I gotta get up and over here.
Right here. Looks like this, like where King was.
Maybe that is where the king sat.
Hey, it's got a step too.
Okay, just climbed up here. Thomas is up there. How in the heck did they build this? Look at each individual stone. And I'm talking these things, they ain't moving. Yeah. Look. That tree grew right through that and popped that one out. Oh yeah, look at those. What in the heck? That looks like where they would put TNT or something. Where am I? Look at this. What is this? A brick? Just another brick in the wall. Wow. We're standing in a structure. They say, oh, America doesn't have, history that's old. Here I am, around the time of Christ, 2,000 years old, built by Native American Indians. Here's your history, right here. I'm walking in it, and I am amazed at how this was built. It's just, this is insane. 2,000 years old. What is it called again? Fort what? Old Stone Fort. And this could have been built by Vikings. It might not even been built by Native Americans. They don't really know. They don't really know. But here it is. Right in front of your eyes. So I keep finding like random pieces of weird old metal. It's like, oh, maybe that was that other spring to that thing that's over on the thing. I'm telling you, this is probably a metal detector's heaven around here.
Look, it kind of looks like those rings that come off the barrels for the powder.
Oh yeah,
Those.
that's a barrel ring.
Yeah.
You're exactly right.
2 of them.
Take that with us. That one right there.
This one? Okay.
Yeah, that's coming home with us.
All right.
That's an old barrel ring.
Yeah.
For gunpowder. Because right here, there was a mill and they made all the gunpowder for the Civil War. Well, for the Tennessee fighters. Here's more of the wall. You can see where it's fallen, most of it. But that's just insane. Oh, wow, Thomas, look over here. There's stairs to go down. We climbed all over the place. And look, here's stairs where you can easily just walk down. Now, who would have thought there would be stairs? It's like, why would you put stairs here? Well, because people want to walk down and check it out. But Thomas and I, we had to climb all over the place, as usual. But look, here's just some normal stairs. If you want to walk down, you can. But get some exercise. Hike that hill. Get up that cliff. Yeah, that's what we did. We hiked that. That was the old stone fort with Petro and Thomas. What I've kind of came with an idea for this is to put it back in a circle and use it as a frame for a painting and paint something and put it in there. So that will definitely be used and made into some art for other people to enjoy. This was the old stone fort. Man, is it beautiful. Probably the most beautiful spot I've been to so far yet here in Tennessee. Nobody's here. Come out here anytime you want. This is all free. It's really beautiful. And I saw an otter. My favorite animal in the world. I saw an otter. I love otters. And I'm Petro. And that was the old, the old stone fort in Winchester, Tennessee. Whoa. What the hell? Look at this.
definitely for the barrels. That's what these
Man, these were for the barrels, and they're just sitting here.
were. Look,
There's no telling how. You see any markings on any of them? How old are these?
bro, this is crazy.
Man. Well, at least I know where I have an abundance of these to, this whole thing is full of them. Look, I'm jumping on them. It's like springs. What? Just left here like that? Eh, dumbfounded. Completely dumbfounded. Look at this. Man, that's a big one. Good Lord. Okay, well that was a little extended extra right here on the side of the hill. Wow. Now here's some other parts of the stone fort here, but what they did was they put the stone wall up and then put dirt over the top of it, and it's literally been like this for 2,000 years. So when you see these little stones like this in here, man, these were put here over 2,000 years ago, and then the dirt on top of it. But this is the very front of it where you would have seen the sun rising in the summer solstice every year right here, right along the middle. This is the front entrance of the stone fort, are these two walls here, and that are underneath the dirt. But just the same as those over there, you know, stone right underneath the dirt. Been like that for over 2,000 years. Pretty wild. Okay, right here in between the two walls was the only entrance to the stone fort. And as you go around, like I said, it goes around for 1.5 miles and has this big enclosure in the middle where they used to have ceremonies. And you can see they would have ceremonies because from over there, on that day, on the summer solstice, you would see the sun rise right through the middle, right here like that. And man, is it crazy. If you see the sun where it's at now, it's still got, you know, a few months to where it's going to move over in this direction to where it'll rise right here. And I actually think on the summer solstice in the morning we should come out there and check it out just like all these Native Americans did over 2,000 years ago.